Welcome back, friends, to another episode of the Living Your Legacy podcast. I'm your host, Steve Thompson, and we're going to share some things today that I'm really excited about. It won't be very long, but I think it'll be impactful. You know, as I look at my life, I am blessed to wear many hats. I'm a husband, I'm a father, I'm a son, I'm a grandfather, I'm a follower of Christ, I'm an athletic director, I'm a CEO, I'm a YouTuber, I'm an author, and I'm also considered the legacy coach. So I'd like to help coach you to live your best legacy. But today, I want to help you believe in yourself again so others will believe in your legacy. So that's my goal, to help you believe in yourself again. You know, it's my desire for this podcast, for Lighthouse Legacies, to help you live today in a way that leaves a legacy worth remembering. So let's get into it. We're going to start by giving you tools, giving you applications to help you believe in yourself, because believing in yourself is the foundation of the legacy that you live today and leave tomorrow. You know, I was reminded the importance of believing in yourself and what a difference it can make to your future by rewatching for the upteenth time the movie Walk the Line, about the life story of Johnny Cash. If you haven't seen that movie, I personally think it's a great movie. My wife and I enjoy watching it. But there's a moment in the movie where Johnny Cash and his band is in front, are trying to audition for a record. So they start recording, they start singing a song. Johnny starts singing a song, and it just feels blah. The producer, for lack of a better word, I'm drawing a blank, who there is, Sam Phillips, Mr. Sam Phillips. He stops them and he basically tells Johnny Cash, I don't believe you. Johnny Cash is taken back by this, and he says, you don't believe me? You don't believe in whether I believe in God? Because they were singing a gospel related folk song. And Sam Phillips looks at him and he said something that impacted Johnny's career. Beforehand, Johnny said, you didn't even let me bring it home, meaning the climax of the song, because Sam stopped him before. And Sam goes, bring it home. Let's bring it home then. Johnny, if you had one song, if you were hit by a truck and laying in the gutter before you became dirt to sing, what would it be? If you had one song that it would let God know how you felt about your time on earth, what would it be? That set Johnny back a little bit, and he said, Johnny, if you want people to believe, actually he called him Mr. Cash, Mr. Cash, if you want people to believe in you, believe in the song that you're singing, you need to believe in yourself first while you're singing it. At that moment, after what seemed like a long delay, Johnny Cash says, oh, I wrote a song while I was in the Air Force. Do you have anything from the Air Force? Mr. Phillips says no, and he starts gingerly singing a song. He starts singing that song, and as the words increase, his passion, his belief increases. Mr. Phillips' body language changes because he knows Johnny Cash is singing that song with conviction. The band, who have never heard this song because for years Johnny has not let others hear his words. He's just copied other people's songs. They chime in, they start playing. And it changes everything for Johnny Cash. When he finally let go, finally sang from his heart, believed in himself, his legacy shifted forever. So let's talk about that. Your authenticity matters. I'm just going to be blunt because I'm a coach. Oftentimes we hide. We are afraid to be our real selves. But your authenticity matters. The real you matters. If you're trying to live a life of someone else, you're only frustrated. That leaves you frustrated. You can never build a lasting legacy that's remembered by hiding, by copying someone else. In that movie, Johnny realized he could never be a musical star by copying someone else's songs. He had to believe in himself. Belief starts within. If you don't, they won't. I'm going to say that again in regards to your life, your legacy, what's remembered about you. If in your belief, if you don't, they won't. A legacy that lasts for generations isn't copied. A legacy that lasts for generations is sold, is believed from you. You have to believe in yourself. See, in that movie, and just like our lives, one decision can change everything. Johnny chose to sing his song in that moment, and that changed his legacy. Are you willing to stop copying and sing your song? You know, I know we live in a world that we're bombarded by a belief system. Whether we go to the grocery store, we go to Walmart, even if we get online on Amazon, we have to believe in the product we're buying before we buy, before we hit complete the order, make the purchase. Bosses have to believe in us to complete the job. We have to believe in our bosses to set the vision for the company. It seems like it's easier to believe in other people and other things than it is to believe in ourselves. Whether it's your past failures, whether it's your limiting beliefs that create limiting behaviors. The ironic thing about your limiting belief, and you probably know this, if you really want to get serious, you know it. Your limiting belief on yourself that you're not good enough, that you're not rich enough, that you're not thin enough, whatever it is you're not enough of, that's a lie to begin with. But that limiting belief is creating limited results and will continue to hold you back until you stop hiding and start believing in yourself again. So if you truly want to change the trajectory of your life from status quo to moving upward, then you have to step out from behind the shadows and you have to start believing in yourself again. So let's bring this full circle and wrap this episode up. If you had one song, if you were to die today, I know we don't want to talk about that. I know it makes us nervous of that ending day, but God has your days numbered. And we don't know when that is. But if I were to say to you today at 6:00 is over, if you were to die today and you had one song, one note, one mantra, maybe you're not musically inclined. I like to consider myself rhythmically challenged. But if I had one song that I wanted to leave in remembrance of me, my life's message, what would that be? What would it be for you? One song. What would the lyrics say of who you really are? Would your lyrics of your one song inspire others to believe in themselves? Like because you did? Because you believed in them? Because you believed in yourself to write your one song? This is what's going to be remembered. Your life's message, your life's song. What is your one song? To take it a step further, if you had one song to write to God about your life on earth, what would it be? See, that's a legacy. That's a legacy that will be remembered. You, your life, your song creates a memory for someone else. See, your legacy song matters. Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to do that? Are you willing to allow yourself to be you, even if that means being the vulnerable, open to criticism, open to the arrows, you? So you can show up and show out for others? Or are you going to continue copying someone else's song? You can't sing someone else's song like they can. They can't sing your song like you can. So you have to believe in yourself to write your song. You have to believe that you are here on earth, that God has created you because you have a message and you have a purpose. You have a reason that you're here. There are people that need, that want, that desire, that crave to hear from you. But it has to be the real you. See, I think we're very good at detecting fakes, posers, liars. We have that sense in us. I want to hear your real song, and so do other people. So make it your mission. Write it in your daily goal list. Write it in your calendar. I want to change other people from not believing in me to believing in me. However you want to phrase that. Sam Phillips did not believe in Johnny Cash. I don't believe you, he said. So change that, I don't believe you, to I believe in you. That only happens when the real you shows up. Your legacy is waiting to be sung by the real you. Will you sing it? If you were, again, let's go over those questions. If you were to die today and you had one song to sing, what would it be? If you had one song to sing to God about how you lived your life on earth, what would it be? The funny thing is about that one song, you have time to change the lyrics, but you have to start writing it. So I encourage you to get in your journal, start writing your song. No one sees your journal yet, but they will see your song when you start singing it. They will see the song that's been waiting to come out when you start living it. When you start singing it, they will hear it. So do that this week. Start writing your song. If you want to know more about me, about Lighthouse Legacies, about the Legacy Coach, then go to lighthouselegacies.com. Share this episode with someone who needs to hear that they need to believe in themselves again. They will believe in themselves when you start believing in you. And you know what? There's a God who created you for a reason, who created me for a reason, because he believes in us. Let's thank him because we believe in him. Heavenly Father, we come to your throne and we say thank you. Thank you for allowing us time on earth. Thank you for creating us with a purpose, with a message. You have a plan for us, Lord. Allow us to see, allow us to shed the things that are holding us back, and let us to be able to sing our one song, our life song that reflects your glory. Let us to walk in your light. You are the light of the world. We shall never walk in darkness because of you. We believe in you. Thank you for believing in us by giving us this chance. It's in your Son's name, Jesus Christ, we say amen. Thank you, friends. Hope you enjoyed today's episode. Hope you're impacted by it. Hope you're as passionate about your one song as I am. And remember, it's a great day to live a great legacy. Take care.